Finally, I'm reviewing a good Christmas game, and seeing that we're just about the end of Christmas month, it's about time. I'm of course talking about Daze Before Christmas. Daze Before Christmas is a platform game developed by Funcom and published by Sunsoft, ported to both the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo in 1994. This stars Charlie Saint Nick himself. He races to save Christmas from an evil mouse that stole all Santa toys and cast him on an evil spell. This game is everything the Santa Claus 3 could've and should've been. This is Daze Before Christmas. We start out with some scrolls that explain the plot before going to the first level. And it's cool, easy, fun, like a good Christmas game should be. Your shopping would be throwing projectiles with Y and picking up power-ups. Enemies range from rats, shacking the bosses, airplanes, and snowmen. Shoot them with your projectile and they're dead meat. You can also jump on them to take them out. Once they're defeated, they become presents that you can pick up. You can also open up gifts which can have either a power-up, an ally, or an enemy come out of the gift, so you never know what to expect. Santa's health meter is represented by Santa hats, and you have a face of Charlie Saint Nick himself with his lives, which you can also collect throughout various stages. The health meter goes down one Santa hat with each hit you take. Fall to your death, you can lose a life. One of the standout features in the game is that if you drink some tea, Santa turns to his evil shin Anti-Claus, which is basically invincible. You'll plow through enemies, however, you can't open presents or collect presents in this form. You can change how long the Anti-Claus form lasts in the option menu before starting the game. The game is also two-player, but as I don't have someone playing with me, I can't talk about that feature. Day Before Christmas is not bogged down by a tedious jumping mechanic or unfair difficulty. When you die, it's because you know you messed up. It's a sprint from start to finish, and it's a fun ride all the way to the end of the stage before going to the next level. Each level even has a title and a thumbnail showing what to expect in the level. Much like the Santa Claus 3, there's a level where you're in Santa's sled delivering presents, and it's nowhere near as hard as Santa Claus 3. It's a lot more reasonable on how to get the present in the white spot and tracks to the end of the stage. No doubt the Santa Claus 3 got that from this game, but boy how it didn't learn what Day Before Christmas was trying to do. The story is simple and effective. Your Santa is trying to save Christmas from the evil mouse who took away all the presents. Doesn't get much more simpler or Christmassy than that. Graphics are amazing. In fact, they're so good you would think this was made today with a retro look. It amazes me how well the Super Nintendo games have aged over the years. It doesn't look like an old 16-bit game at all. It looks brand new, like fine wine, and the music and sound is also great, bringing you in the Christmas chill to play. If I had to name one flaw, is that sometimes you don't know where the ground is. You get used to falling down and land on something, but if you're not careful, you either run right off a ledge, miss a jump, or fall straight down to your death. After you die, you get to put your name in and check your high score. You didn't have the option to either continue or quit. Continuing the game would be kind enough to take you back to the last stage you left off on with a full bank of lives. Can't get more fail than that. Overall, Days Before Christmas no doubt has inspired other Christmas games like the Santa Claus 3, but where they found execution big games succeeds in massive quantities. It's fun, simple, easy, and enjoyable. A perfect game to play to bring that holiday chill to life. What's a better time than playing as Santa and trying to save Christmas? I give this game a solid 9 out of 10. Ew, the gums. I don't like the taste.